Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining me for a WNCT Now digital news update. My name is Kelsey O'Donnell here in our digital studio. We're coming to you today with a developing story across the United States. The NCAA announced today that March Madness will be played with no fans in their stands. They released a statement today stating that the NCAA continues to assess the impact of the COVID-19 in consultation with public health officials and advisory panel. Based on their advice and discussions with the NCAA Board of Governors, they've made the decision to conduct our upcoming championship events, including the Division I men's and women's basketball tournaments, with only essential staff and limited family attendance. Now, while most people were likely going to be spending time at home watching the games on TV, today's decision really locks that in to keep fans out of the stands. That includes next week's games in Greensboro. NCAA President Mark Emmert now says the limits at championships are intended to protect people from the coronavirus, like we saw in that statement. Other organizations are also making changes, some of them that we found on ESPN. According to ESPN, the MAC and Big West conferences will hold their men's and women's basketball tournaments with no fans in the stands. And just announced today, the Ivy League has canceled all remaining spring sports for the semester. Also, the 2020 college basketball invitation has been canceled, and USC has banned fans from all home athletic events. This is just a few of the many happening across the country. On the Olympic level, the World Figure Skating Championship has been canceled, but today Tokyo Olympic president dismissed comments about delaying the 20 games. However, it was already announced that no fans will be in attendance for the torch-bearing ceremony during the 2020 Olympics, not the annual. But these are just few of the many, like I said. On another topic towards the NBA, the Warriors will play their next home game without fans against the Brooklyn Nets. And also the Mariners will not play games in Seattle this March. Their preseason games will be held outside of the city. And the Sharks for the NHL will host games without fans. Take a look at some of the reaction from NBA officials.
San Francisco has really been the first domino to fall here. I think there's a lot of speculation that other cities will think what San Francisco is doing and potentially that other NBA cities affecting the way we are in the not too distant future.
Right now, on top of that, whether it's the NCAA or the professional league, athletes are being told to stand at least 6 to 8 feet away from the media at this time and not to shake hands or high five during the events. Now, this has been a digital news update. We will continue to monitor this situation and bring you the latest developing news tonight in our news at 10 and 11, and as always on our website at WNCT.com. Thanks so much for tuning in.